I look like crap. I do. My hair needs to be done. It's all crazy and frizzy. And, dark circles. I'm actually underweight. Like, I weigh 108 pounds. And, it's because I have a disease, not because I am malnutritioned or because I'm, anorexic. The reality is, I'm tired. I really am. I walked down the street today and some guy says I look better than 3 women put together. And I'm like, did you drink something? He was a homeless person, I should add. I was like, were you drinking something today? And he said, no. I'm like, okay. I kept walking. I'm not very good at taking compliments, especially from strange men. I think I do that instinctively, though. It's almost a protective mechanism. Like, I don't know who you are, and therefore I'm just going to be, like, a little rude. Someone told me I should do my own show and be myself. I'm like, and here's the thing. That's not acting. Being yourself is not effing acting. Playing a character is. I hate reality television. I don't hate documentaries, but I don't want to do a documentary and watch and listen to people talk about their daily. I don't like chit chat. I know that may sound a little weird, but I really don't. If it doesn't have depth and meaning, I really don't want to have the conversation. I'm not one. I think I've actually been accused of not being nice by some people because they don't understand the fact that I'm just not the kind of person who does small talk. I'm not. Unless it's called for in the script, and my character does. I was actually a very cute woman, and unattractive, but didn't know it. Never had a date for the prom because everyone was terrified of my father, who's an asshole. And also because I just wasn't aggressive. I was very timid and did my schoolwork, and I really didn't care about having a date. Like, I wasn't gay. Sex was not a significant thing for me. It wasn't something I obsessed over. Getting married wasn't something I obsessed over. I wanted to play characters in the books I read. I wanted to write poetry. I wanted to leave something behind that was significant artistically. And I mean, people thought in high school I would become a novelist or a poet. I got into Dickinson College on I didn't have a scholarship, but I got an early decision because I applied for their writing program. They still do. They have a really good writing program. I was planning on being a writer when after high school. Now, there would have been a lot of money in it, but I was planning on doing that. And my dad was the one who wanted me to be a lawyer, and he seemed to indicate it'd be easy money. Not easy. It sucks. I don't want billable hours, and I don't want anything to do with attorneys. I wanted to be playing different characters and being someone else. I wanted to have passion in my life, and I am so tired of you men who stalk. And I'm tired of the sick, twisted porno women. I mean, the way I see it is you guys are trying to psychologically traumatize me into giving up acting by trying to convince me, well, guess what, Laura? Actors are actually whores. Maybe back when they needed to have a consort in order to be able to survive, but this is the year 2018. And if you're telling me that I have to have a consort now in year 2018, that's really messed up. Welcome to misogyny, aka Hollywood. You need to be a prostitute in order to be an actor, Laura. You need to be fucking the right people, sleeping with the right people, or you're not allowed in. Well, I'm sorry, but you know what? I didn't sleep with anybody I wasn't supposed to, who didn't ask me out and ask me out on a date. I haven't had sex since 2006, and I really don't care. Because I'm the kind of person who it matters to me. And I have a list of things I look for in a guy, and if you don't match those things, I'm not letting you in the door. I'm sorry, I'm not desperate. The only thing I'm desperate for is to be allowed to do what I want with my life, and that was be an actor. But then we're going to take that away from you, Laura. We're going to bully you. We're going to make sure you look like shit. Yeah. They've actually done recently some studies that show that if you bully someone, they start looking like crap. They start feeling like crap about themselves. And they start looking like crap. Getting sick. Getting wrinkles. Getting dark circles in their eyes. Their hair falling out. I mean, my hair was falling out. Whoever was stalking me online knew I was sick before I did. That's what's really terrifying. The fact that our society has become so corrupt that someone with money and power in Hollywood can basically destroy my life. It's wrong. It is. It's unethical. It's immoral. Oh, wait, actors are supposed to be immoral, right? I play a character on television. I don't actually fuck anybody. I've done kissing scenes. It's not real, darlings. Wake up. Living in a little fantasy world where you actually have sex with the actors you watch on television. The reality is, I don't believe the actors are who they play. I know, because I've been around enough actors to know. Some of them are dicks. Some of them are really nice. Yeah. I mean, it's like some guy playing a villain could be the sweetest guy in the world, but some guy playing a nice guy could be the biggest jerk who sleeps with everybody in town. Wake up. Because I'm not coming back to Maryland because I don't want to be your school teacher. As a kid, I told my parents, I don't want a woman's job. I'm not going to be subservient to anybody. And it's not that I want to control other people or rule them. I wanted to be independent. I wanted to be free. It's why I built Artistic Hope. But I have a funny feeling that people want me to commit suicide. Because I got news for you. If I can't be an actor, Artistic Hope is dead. Because there's money in SAG-AFTRA with me using with me working with Artistic Hope. Think, how much do you think the value of my site would go up if I was actually able to work with people who were known? But you're not allowed to, Laura. You're not allowed to be that point. You're a Phi Beta Kappa Alpha Psi Omega student who should be a fucking teacher or a librarian because that's what we want you to be. We want you to be less than what you are. My parents want to knock me down and tell me you need to be making $30,000 a year because that's all you're worth. I had 3 degrees so I could be treated like trash. I got 3 degrees so people could tell me what to do with my life. I graduated from college for people to basically decide, no, Laura, you need to go back to college and become a medical doctor because that's what we need right now because we now have slavery in this country. I don't like the sight of blood if it's real. Sorry, Laura, you can't play a doctor on television even though you're smart enough to. If I can't be an actor, then there's really nothing for me to be here for. I'm not leaving America. I'm not. I was never planning on running away. I'm not a crook. I have nothing to hide. I don't manipulate. I don't deceive people. I don't. I worked on set for 5 years and I helped other people because that's who I was. It wasn't me pretending so I could win brownie points. But you have no right to make me help anyone. You have no right to manipulate me into a situation and think, well, Laura can work with this lawyer. How about talking to me? Because I feel like people are talking about stuff behind my back and making assumptions as far as what I want to do and who I want to do it with. I'm incredibly direct. If I don't like you, I'm like, I don't like you. Goodbye. I don't. Or I do like you. Very clear cut. And I don't like a lot of people at this point. Because we now live in a world where I'm never going to be an actor. Because people can manipulate the situation. They can backstab me online and take away my likes. They can hack my system and destroy everything. You can play games. There's no rules, there's no ethics, there's no morality in that. The reality is the truth. I'm an actor. And unless I can be an actor, I'm sorry. There's no me doing something else. There's no me moving on for something else. There's no me doing anything else. Gotcha? You understand? I'm not sure what accent that is. Scottish or Irish. But, oh well. Better Southern. Yep. Little cowboy. Though I hate Texas at this point, I really do. I'm not interested in being a Republican state. I'm not interested in being surrounded by cowboys. I'm not interested in dating a freaking cowboy because I hate the smell of beef. And I can't stand the oil industry because it's destroying this planet. It is. We need to stop using oil and start using sustainable energy sources. You heard that right. I said it. And, oh, by the way, I used to call people up for the NRA like this, pretend. I hate the NRA. They're the most corrupt organization in this country. They really are. They're deceptive, they're dishonest, they're demeaning, and they should be fucking kicked out of this country forever. If you have an NRA card, got news for you, darling. You should be casted. Oh, you know, I can't. That's a little too mean. Even for a character I'd play. But truth is, it's a turnoff. It really is. Because it means basically the only way you can get anybody to come for you is by sticking a gun in their head. By terrifying them. Because you don't have the balls to actually be yourself without that gun attached to your fucking hand. Oops. I have a funny feeling I should post this as an adult video just because I cursed. Yeah. See, I have a tendency not to curse for real. I used to say, on sets, I used to say Frakkin. I did. Frakkin. One guy I worked with, an African-American guy who I worked with all the time, he used to say, you know what your favorite word is? And he actually got me. Oh, actually, you know what? I did figure it out. He owes me dinner. Dude, you owe me dinner. Not that you ever watch this video, I doubt it, but if you do, come on. I can't remember his name now. I'll figure it out. But you owe me dinner because I won that bet. Sage Bistro Pizza. I'm not kidding. I run into you again, I'm going to be like, you owe me dinner. But anyways, I had friends. I did. Just because I wasn't going to church on Sunday and my parents couldn't make tabs and actually talk to my friends because apparently, even though I'm over the age of 18, my mommy and daddy need to know who I'm hanging out with. I don't put down a name if I'm in a hospital for an emergency day because I have no one to put down because there's no way in hell I want my parents showing up at my hospital bed. Because one, they voted for GOP 45, and two, my father thinks that I'm a useless daughter because I'm not working in a 6-income job. I would never be happy at that 6-income job. I would never be successful. And guess what? That 6-income job does not include me creating something and being artistic and maybe writing a script or writing a movie. I'm not going to make that 6-figure income. My father's been living on this delusion that I'm some kind of person. The reality is the only reason they wanted me to go to law school was to find a rich fucking husband who would abuse me like he does. You're stupid, Laura. You're dumb. You're an idiot. I'm Phi Beta Kappa, Maryland Distinguished Scholar, Phi Beta Alpha Psi Omega, Omicron Delta Epsilon, Phi Gamma Mu, all honor societies, not sororities. But I'm a stupid girl. I'm an idiot. I'm supposed to be in the kitchen, help my grandmother make cookie. I hated that as a kid. I hated being in the kitchen with my grandmother. I would have rather been upstairs reading a book. Or either that, I'd rather be pissing on my uncle or my dad by sitting on the couch in the living room with them and being freaking lazy. What I learned growing up is that men are lazy. They pretend like they give a shit. And then I watched my father get his great big belly and my uncle get his great big belly around his waist because he sits on the couch, drinking his beer, eating his food. And my uncle didn't really drink beer. I'm like, you guys are lazy. You work some sort of job where you're lucky because you're a man, you were given that job, where you really don't do anything. But maybe pick a few cold calls and fill out paper reports and answer the phone. Just like a girl would. Okay? But the reality is, you are not worth the money that you pay. But the only thing that makes you worth what you are is the fact that you've got something between your legs that I don't. And I'm required to make less than you, even though I could do this, even though some of us women could do the exact same job. And we're expected to look good. We're expected to keep in shape. And we're expected to be beautiful. Well, guess what? I'm not dating you if you don't look like you've taken care of yourself. I'm not dating you if you don't look like you're good. I'm not dating you if you don't look like you actually care about your body. I'm not going to date you if you're Christian. Tad Atkinson. I did a commercial with him. He is now a Christian, apparently, out in the web. Look him up. Tad Atkinson. We did a dating website. I don't know whatever happened with this video. It was me acting. I was not really in love with him. I didn't like him. But the reality is, it blew him away. When it was done, we finished recording. He's like, "Oh my God, you gave me the chills." He thought I was really in love with him. I'm like, it's called acting. He's one of the few people that actually knew I liked Blake Shields. And when I told him, his response was, "How do you like that guy?" And now looking back, I'm wondering if he knew that Blake's real last name was Abramovich and he had a Jewish background. So in other words, you like a Jewish boy? You're not supposed to like a Jewish boy? Why would you like that boy? No, I'm sorry. Didn't like Tad Atkinson, really. So I don't know. For all I know, it was for a Christian dating website, which would be really funny. Hate to tell you guys all this. I'm not Christian. I never liked Tad Atkinson. And I'm a good actor.